Pressing the palms firmly. Take a deep breath. Let it come. Let it go. And this breath to tune in with the gaze of the third eye. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Angare Name, Jugangare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudev Name, Angare Name, Jugangare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudev Name, Angare Name, Jugangare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudev Name. And a deep breath in. And the complete breath out. We're going to be doing the women's set today. We begin sitting, meditating in rock pose, atop our heels, knees, tops of the feet to the floor. It's up to you whether you'd like to have the palms facing up or down, top of the thighs. Connecting more to the heavens, more to the yang, upper triangle, palms up. Connecting more to the earth, yin, lower triangle, chakras, palms down. And you can also switch between the two. And if you like, have the hands one on top of the other or in a mudra. And we'll just be here for a few minutes, beginning to stretch the breath, expand the awareness and field of perception and energy. Most importantly, keep the spine straight. Remain in your foundations, third eye, tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, soft palate, back of the mouth. This Kriya is designed to keep your spine, organs, and nervous system strong and healthy. It especially works on keeping the organs healthy, particularly for women in the ovaries, relieving tension. When practiced every day, it gives beauty, radiance, and grace. This is the woman's set from the chapter Woman as Her Own Psychologist. Number 2, from I Am a Woman, Creative, Sacred, and Invincible, Kriya book. Couple more minutes meditating here. Usually we meditate in Sukhasana. So see if you notice any subtle difference in the play of energy, feelings, sensations, meditating here on our heels. Follow the flow of your breath, follow the expansion, contraction of the breathing body, and let that keep returning you to your presence here and now. Last 45 seconds. No compromise. Be present. Find 0. And to complete a deep inhalation and a sincere Mula Bandha, holding the breath, toning the perineum, drawing the navel to spine. Inhale more. Exhale, relax. Gently sweep the legs forward. When you flex the toes, shake out the feet, legs, and pull your sit bones up from underneath yourself. Nice L shape of the body, roll the shoulders up and back, tuck the chin. Inhale, stretch the arms, hugging the ears, arms straight, spine straight. Relax the shoulders down, and hinging from the hips, fold, life nerve stretch. Best you can, keep the legs and knees straight this early in the morning. Bring the hands to the shins, ankles. If you're reaching the toes, wrap the peace fingers around the big toe. Press on the big toenail. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, stretch further. And find your threshold. Stretching the head down to the knees best you can. Long, deep breathing here. Oneing the body and mind with the breath. Energy flows where your attention goes. Meditate with the body, with the breath, where you feel the stretch, along the backs of the legs, lower back, even the arms, spine. Meditate, third eye. Over halfway. Deepen the breath, deepen the stretch. Inhaling silent sat, exhaling silent nam.
I have a question about the movement. Is it more of a rounding the back and straightening it, or is it more of a folding forward and coming up?
So actually here, we're not applying any movement up and down. So
Okay,
we're just holding
okay,
the stretch. Thanks, Angie.
thank you. Yeah.
30 more seconds here. Navel forward, shoulders back. Last couple breaths. And a deep inhalation to apply Mul Band. Press the roof of the mouth, gaze at the third eye. Inhale more. To exhale, relax the posture, shake out the legs, point and flex the toes, rotate the ankles, massage the backs of the knees. And when you're ready, come up onto the heels. Hands will be to the low back. We'll be preparing to hold a back bend here. The ideal will be camel, but you can start with just hands to the low back with a tuck forward and then a stretch, slight back bend here. And then if you have it in your practice this morning, to stretch further back, one arm at a time or simultaneously, coming into camel pose. Hands to the feet, pushing up against the heels, still pressing forward, head drops back, lifting up through the heart. Breath is again long and deep. Here we're adjusting the reproductive organs, working the sacral and the heart chakra and crown. We'll be holding for 3 minutes. You're welcome to release the asana and return. You can just go from the back bend to the camel pose as you like, being very careful, gentle, and slow. Breathing Satnam. Halfway. Final minute. Keep striving in the posture as though a string is pulling your heart forward, up, and a string is pulling the head back and down. Also the hips keep pressing forward. Breathing from the sacrum. Last few breaths. Focus at the third eye. Inhale. Apply Mul Band. Exhale, gently release. Slowly come out of the posture. Circle the hips. And take a moment in child's pose. And once you've had a release in the low back there, then we'll sweep the legs forward again, coming to the back for shoulder stand. Hugging the knees in, resting on the back, and then lifting the legs up, 90-degree angle. Hands come to support the low back. Shoulder stand. Get the legs and spine fairly straight, perpendicular. Again, long deep breath. Keep the elbows in tight, close to the body. Holding this posture now for a few minutes, be sure to support the low spine. Here we're releasing pressure from all the organs and stimulating the thyroid gland at the throat chakra. Breathe deep, nourish the organs, nourish the body. Halfway, point the toes. Balance your awareness with the parts of the body that are relaxed and the parts that are engaged. See if you can relax any tension. Just by the breath, just by the awareness. 45 seconds, deepen the breathing. Inhale, apply Mulband. Exhale, gently hug the knees in and roll out. Taking a moment to rest on the back. Also an option to rest in child's pose, just for a few breaths. And when you're ready, hug the knees in, rock forward and back, or rise up out of child's pose, and we'll come to a standing posture. Preparing ourselves for archer pose. To start, let's have the right foot forward, left leg back. The right foot will be bent. Knee is level with the heel. Left leg stretches back. And the wider you go and the lower you go, the more you're going to be challenging yourself this morning. So offer that to yourself if you like. Get low, and then bring the right arm forward. First knuckles of the fingers into the pads like an ego eradicator. Same with the left hand, and then draw your bowstring back. Stretch your upper chest, your torso, stretch your back, and we're going to be holding here for a full time of 5 minutes. So get comfortable, get balanced, engage the breath, diaphragms, navel, lungs. Focus just beyond the tip of the thumb. The aim is the infinite, and really be in the breath. Chin is in, chest is out. Left leg is straight. Five minutes is a very healthy time. It's also a good sadhana to do, even without a yoga set, just 5 minutes. And you can even push that up to 11 minutes. And yes, we are going to be doing the opposite side as well. 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. We're at about 2 minutes now. Breathe deep, stretch, strive, aim. Notice where your thoughts are now. Even consider where your thoughts are these days of the new year, what you're focusing on, even subconsciously, what you're giving energy to that you may not want to anymore. Want to bring more awareness and change to that. January 10th. Minute and a half left. See if you can stay in posture the full time. Any part of the body that is really challenged, bring your attention to, but then spread that awareness throughout the body. Don't just focus on the discomfort. Let the whole body system support you in that part. Final minute. 30 seconds. Maybe get a little lower. Deepest breaths yet. Concentrate over the thumb to infinity. Take aim. Inhale. And loose your arrow. Exhale. Release the asana. Take care of your legs. Shake out the legs. Bend and straighten the knees. And we'll get set to do the opposite side. Now the left leg forward, right leg back, perpendicular. And I'm gonna start the timer for 5 minutes in just a moment. Take your time. And feel the stretch across the chest. Keep stretching. Let your breath expand. Have an expansive day. Concentrate. Even with the eyes open, stimulate your third eye through your concentrating gaze. Through being in the pulse of your breath. 2 more minutes. Where is the breath? Where is the energy? How fully are you present with the incoming flow of life force, prana, light, universal energy informing your being, your body, your field, reciprocating in and out. Deepen your awareness, expand. Sat Nam. Perfect the posture, last minute. Strengthen, endure. An archer fights a battle from afar. Here, you're strengthening the body and the aura. So your energy will do the fighting for you. Last couple breaths. Inhale, deepest inhalation, expand belly. And exhale, loose your arrow. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs. And thanks to our hard work, we now get to rest in child's pose. We call it baby pose in Kundalini yoga. Here it's your standard baby pose, child's pose, bowing down, forehead to the floor, to the earth, below the heart, arms at the sides, palms up. Posture of surrender, devotion. Invitation to surrender the body and the ego to be an instrument and tool for the soul. Last couple breaths. And inhale. Exhale. Slowly rise up. And we'll prepare ourselves for bow pose, lying flat on the stomach. We'll be holding bow for a few minutes. Heels are kicked up. Reach back to grab the ankles. And start to kick up the feet, legs, even the thighs up off the floor. Raise the chest. Raise the head. Balancing on the pelvis, hip bones. You can rock forward and back a few times. And then get set in your stretch best you can, holding for a few minutes. So pace yourself. Keep striving and stretching, but pace yourself. Breath is long and deep. Keep the chest and head off the ground. Even if you just need to hover a few inches, stay stretching like that. Tip of the tongue, roof of the mouth, two eyes, third eye. Halfway, stretch, breathe. Let your breath stretch you. Forty-five seconds. Last couple breaths. Stretch up high as you can. Inhale and stretch. Exhale and release. Rest on the stomach or rest in child's pose. And then when you're ready, come back to the stomach and we'll prepare for locust pose. Legs will be together back behind us. And keeping the rest of the body on the floor, head included. You can rest on a cheek or on the chin. The chin is recommended. Arms will be underneath you, supporting you, and heels together. Lift the feet and the legs off the floor. Long, deep breaths. You can even make fists of the hands and place them under the hips, where the hips and thighs join. Keep stretching the legs up, breathing Satnam. Try to keep the heels and even the legs together over halfway. One minute. Twenty seconds, last few breaths. Stretch, breathe. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, relax, release. Push back into a tabletop posture for cow pose. Spread the fingers wide, distribute the weight nice and equally with the palms too. Less pressure in the wrists. Knees just below the hips. Drop the spine and belly down. Stretch the head up. Begin a long deep breath. Open the heart. Raise the chin as high, as far as you can, without collapsing the neck. Holding with long deep breaths. Pelvis tilts forward. Meditate. Be as still as a statue. And from that stillness and from that meditation, the micro adjustments will come from the wisdom of the body. With every cycle of breath, sat, nam. You're halfway, deepen. 30 seconds, perfect posture, stretch, breathe. And to complete, inhale, suspend the breath, suspend your focus, and apply Muband. And when you're ready to release, exhale, do so, and round the spine into cat, like a scared or angry cat. Chin to the chest, navel to the spine, round, push up, down to the earth. Hold again with long, deep breathing. Tilt the pelvis the opposite way, tilt it back. Again, this Kriya is designed for the spine, organs, nervous system to be strong and healthy, especially relieving tension in the ovaries. Practiced regularly gives beauty, radiance, and grace. The women's set. After this, we have just one more pose before Savasana. Halfway, meditate with the body, with the asana. Listen to the body, to the breath, to the impulsing of prana, life force, intelligence, whisper of the soul. 30 more seconds here. Still the body, still the energy, still the mind. And inhale, apply Mula. Exhale, relax, release the pose. Take a moment for yourself, and then when you're ready, lie flat on the back. Final asana. We'll end with a bang. 3 minutes of stretch pose. I know 3 minutes might seem like a lot for some of you. Um, just do the best you can. Try to go for as long as you can. Feet are together, toes are pointed. Especially to end with stretch pose is quite the ask. But we usually do begin, sometimes we end with it. And the good thing about ending with it is then we can really fully relax and rest, having exalted the body with one of the more strenuous exercises. So I'm starting the timer now, 3 minutes. Toes are pointed, feet are off the floor, arms hover over the body, chin is to the chest. And the invitation is to do a breath of fire. One minute. Thirty seconds. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, exhale, relax. Relax completely. Let go and let God, Goddess, let be all embrace. Radiate your energy, circulate. Fully embody from the toes to the crown of the head. Absolute presence. And be at zero, no compromise. Now 7 a.m. So if you need to go, please at any point be free to do so, but hopefully you have a few minutes now to rest in Savasana.